Hey guys, how y'all doing? Listen, I have something important to share with you guys. I don't make a video unless it's important, so please hang around the next couple of minutes because you need to know this. If you're into crypto, if you have any money in crypto, you need to listen to the end of this video. Just to go real quick, I told you guys the alt season was starting here. I told you guys this was manipulation in August, in the middle of the summer. I also, way back there, and about a year ago, it says here, I told you guys the bear market is over. This was the beginning of 2023. And I also told you to buy Bitcoin at 16,400. That's this video here. You can go back and check these videos if you want on my channel. But just a quick intro to let you guys know I don't make videos every day. I don't clickbait. I don't do any of that crap. And I want to show you something because I think it's really important. Because I've been struggling with this entire cycle. Has been kind of weird. It's been kind of early. It hasn't followed the same rules. And I think we might be in for a bit of an early awakening as well. I don't think the next stage is the altcoin bull run. I think the next stage is the actual bear market. Unfortunately, you guys can see here we've kind of topped out Bitcoin around 107k, and we're kind of grinding down ever since. And the thing that concerns me is Ethereum. I kind of use both Bitcoin and Ethereum, as you guys know, because they tell different stories at different times. And Ethereum just told me something that Bitcoin told me the last cycle, and that is the double top. If we look at the last year's price action, we can see here we had about 4K in early March, and we hit another 4K again here in early December. And then on December 17th, which is kind of consequential as well, we did a double top here. And double tops are really, really bad. They're really, really bad. And we did a double top here locally, and we did a double top on the yearly as well. So this is double bad. We had a huge crash here, and huge crashes are not to be ignored, guys. See a huge crash here? It was not to be ignored. Yeah, it kind of chopped around a little bit here, and then it kind of crashed, chopped, and then crashed. So this is a huge thing. And if we go back to Bitcoin, and we look at Bitcoin's pattern, the last cycle, we have to go back to 21. This period here, we can see we had, again, early April, topped out about 63, and then we got the second peak there in November, but that was 21. So that's supposed to be coming next year, but this entire cycle has been early. You guys know we did a Bitcoin all-time high before the halving. That's very unusual. We also had the Bitcoin low went below the previous all-time high. So we are breaking rules. So you have to pay attention to these things. You cannot just have your mind set to, in a certain way without, taking account of new facts that present themselves. And looking at this shape here, you see we've kind of had support here. We've kind of been bouncing off of this, and if this support breaks, we are heading down all the way down to 69 very quickly. You see, this was a very quick move up. It'll be a very quick move down. And if this happens, you guys know what's going to happen to the altcoin market, right? It's going to be absolutely obliterated. There is a little bit of hope here, which I'm going to show you guys. That it might not be over just yet, but it's going to be over very, very soon. So don't just go away yet. Let's go back to 2017, because December 17th was a very important day back then. So we have to go all the way back here. So we're going to have to zoom in, and we are on the daily time frame. Keep an eye here. So we're on the daily. So we're going to just zoom in like this a little bit so we can see things better. And look at this particular day, December 17th, 2017. All right, that was the day it all ended. But the altcoins actually rallied a little bit afterwards, because this was sort of like, it was a pretty big dip all the way down to 10, but it kind of recovered. And then you saw that was on the 21st of December. And do you see this pattern up to here? Do you see this day here, the 30th of December? That's today. Look at here, 30th of December. Okay, we are right here. So what we might expect now is a little bit of recovery in early January, all the way up to January 6th. A bit of a familiar date as well, I'm sure, to you guys in the US. And then I think it's over. Okay, and during this period is your opportunity to get the hell out. All right, get the hell out of this market, because this is going to be the bull trap. Okay, this is going to be the bull trap, and then it's all over. I think so. So I'm already 20% out of this market, but I'll be going 50% out at this stage. And then if it comes back down here, I'm getting the hell out altogether. All right, guys. So you never know 100% sure which way things are going. But I am thinking we're going to see the repeat of this pattern here. We had a beautiful little altcoin bull market here in early January in 2018, and then it was all over. And it was over quickly. So pay attention. We might see a nice little altcoin rally here early January. Get the hell out. If you haven't taken any profits yet, start taking your profits, okay? You're better off taking profits early than taking them too late. Okay, so we've missed this obviously, but we are now possibly here, and we might have a couple of days of growth ahead of us as the new year kind of comes back into business, and there's a bit of optimism. and then it's possibly over. All right. It probably might not be as severe as it was in 2017, 18, because obviously there's a lot more liquidity, there's a lot more projects, etc., etc. However, I think the general sort of picture remains the same. I think we're seeing the same pattern here, and we need to pay attention. Like, nobody right now is telling you the market's going to crash. I think we can all agree on that. So we're still in 21 here. So that's why you need to pay attention. You need to be early. All right. I think we're making the same pattern here. It's not exactly the same, but it kind of, you know, there's enough things, enough similarities where I would say we need to pay attention here. And looking at the news here, we see the U.S. markets also kind of topped out. We see infighting within the Trump government. You know, we see Elon Musk going against MAGA, etc., etc. So we're going to see trouble there as well. We're kind of seeing a sell the news event. So when Trump won was buy the rumor, and now when it's actually going to take over at the end of January, it's going to be sell the news. All right, so you want to be early selling the news, not the last day. So I'm thinking early January, first week of January, we might get another opportunity to get the hell out of this market at decent prices. Because if we look at the prices right now, this is where you sit. Bitcoin's actually holding up remarkably well. Ethereum crashed badly, and alts, apart from a few of these kind of Dogecoin, XRP are still unusually high, but a lot of alts lost a lot of money. I mean, look at Avalanche here, for example. I mean, Avalanche was 50, you know, on the 9th of December. This was a double top here again. We see the same pattern happening all over all different coins. That's also important. We see a large market breadth, so a lot of market doing the same thing. That's very important. So yeah, it was lower than the first one. It seems a bit unusual, but everybody expects you got to go against the majority. Everybody expects the major bull run in 25, but we have to keep account of things that have happened that have broken those rules. And I do think that this possibly, you know, has been it. And we might get another little altcoin run now, and we need to start taking profits at that stage if you haven't taken any yet, and start paying attention really, really close. See what's going on, because it might be time to get the hell out of this market. All right, that's it for me, guys. I'm not gonna go on for too long. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, etc., so a few more people get to see this video. Maybe a few more than 21 saw the last one. And I will hope to see you guys again in my next video.